I'm going to do some cutting out my characters. I don't mind fussy cutting. I actually really like it. So usually when I've got pieces like this, I get my big scissors just to make it easier, and I just hack them off the back, sort of trim off some of the excess. It just makes it simpler to work with. And then I come in with the best scissors in the world. Love these things, non-stick. And then I come in and I usually just try and give myself a nice little margin of white around my cutouts, so it almost looks like it's been cut with a thin cut. On occasion you'll go right in against the line, but that's like if you're going to overlap things over another cutout. But usually I try and give it a little bit of a border, and you can see that I'm kind of holding my scissors almost in the same place and turning my image so that it's comfortable to cut, and then I can actually see where I'm going, and just try and give yourself the same amount of margin around the outside. So my little kitty cat, I'm just going to come in, start on an area that you feel comfortable with, and then just work your way around. And so not all of my areas are going to be, you know, the best cut out. Might hack some of that off, get rid of some of the big pieces so it's easier to go around. I know that this sending hugs is a little bit ugly there, so I might not use this one, but I'm going to trim it as if it was being used together. And then I can always come in and trim it off, trim it a little bit tighter if I want to. And that's a good thing. Give yourself a good margin. You can always go in and trim more off, but you can't add more on. And I like to take the time to go around all these little areas, add the little bumps and stuff. But you do whatever works for you, whatever's comfortable. So quite often I'll trim a bigger area and then come back in when I get rid of the excess. Sometimes you have to come in on a different angle. And so sometimes I'll come in like this and then come in this way, just to pop that little piece out. I mean, you don't have to cut all those little areas, but I do like making it look like it came out of a thin cut. This area is a little bit thick. I might fix that up later. But then I'd come in here around this one, and see I am moving my scissors with the shape and moving my cutout. So I am going to cut those speech bubbles off and add them separately. Then I can place them where I want to when I've got my cards sorted. So I could probably come in and just thin these out a tiny bit so it looks a little more even. Tidy those up. Yeah, there's my kitty cat. Almost like I'm following the grey line that I've drawn. And then when it comes around to the white, just keep it the same sort of margin. This one I might make it a little bit thicker. Just trim the paper nice and smooth. Now I can come in here around, follow around the tail, and then just sort of try and move it as smoothly as possible to get those nice curves. Yeah, I quite like that.